You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
You just don't get it.
Jim.
Do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Okay.
No. My sister? Oh, God. All I have to do is betray my own sister.
Kenapa?
And you won't let me
Ini
go
siapa?
free
Adiknya
to fight another day.
Augustine Labor tadi ke?
God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Hopeless taker. Already died. Aku tak tahu apa jadi ni. Already died. Take her. Aku tak tahu. Weh, tolong. Alamak. Okay, ikut firasat aku. Sebab aku tak kenal dia. Okay.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum.
Alien?
Do your worst.
Siapa?
I can take it. What is that? What are you doing?
Dia potong. Dia buat apa?
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Dia punya impression tu.
Because I feel like maybe I oversold it a little.
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
Okay.
How did we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Pada aku cringe.
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so...
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise!
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah? I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well...
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
Okay.
Of course, Chris, you're the director. But like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and I trust Linda's judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Let's just shoot both versions and then we can see which way works better in the edit. And it'll be my way. Because I'm the director. Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Ugh. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth it.
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to 1. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action.
Stop boleh lah, scratch lah.
Fuck, no!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi,
Si
Mr.
Sam
Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Jual expression.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Steel Mill. Ever.
If you didn't get our last few shot, apologetic. Okay. For the first shot ni, aku just go for aku insting je lah. Apologetic.
Oh, man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Aku rasa aku nak pergi ke frustrated.
What are we supposed to do with a busted up camera?
You get it fixed. Finish your movie. Anywhere else but here.
What the hell crawled up his ass?
He's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Kau dah tak ada kamera gila. Kau nak buat apa lagi? Balik je lah. Kan?
Out, sir.
Thank you, Jaime. Now remember what I said. So I'm not gonna warn you again.
Yes, sir.
Bye. So betul lah dia tak mati kan. The Curiosity of Main Street, Cedar Hills, 1980. Okay. So dia bukan current ni dia, dia masih lagi flashback.
What a complete and utter disaster.
Apa
Don't be so
teringat?
dramatic.
Waktu
It's not like we
Linda
got a real
tu muda
deadline.
lah.
Who needs a real
Macam
deadline
tadi.
when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic.
Linda. Waktu dia
I
muda.
like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, 'cause I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Who were the victim? What do you think he was? Ya, aku nak tahu siapa victim ni. Sam lah kan. Tapi aku nak tahu benda lain. Kalau dia cakap Sam Green, aku tak tahu lah.
Who are the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
Do you know what this mean? Why with horse? Ya, boleh juga buat dia excited.
Do you know what this means?
That we need a new location?
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder mill? You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are actually going to want to see this thing. We're going to be, like, totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like,
Frank Stone.
what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just got to make sure these last couple of scenes are going to blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera's fucking broken!
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
No puedes castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. What? You want a piece of me too?
Bonnie. Okay. Howdy, partner. Hi. Dia tak nampak macam perlukan empathy tau. Okay, aku nak try.
Howdy, partner. How's lap on the range?
Did he hit his head or something? The hell's wrong with you?
Nothing, sorry.
Ugh, why is Dad such a demanding asshole? I came home to help, not do everything. I mean, I'm not a maid. Do I look like a fucking maid? You better not say I look like a fucking maid.
He's just worried about Mom.
More like he's worried that as soon as she croaks, I'm out of here. And then he'll have to be his own fucking maid for once in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mom's gonna get better soon, so it's not gonna matter.
Right. Yeah. Of course you're right. Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
No.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
Okay, aku buat nervous.
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
That's how much camera repairs cost these days.
Seriously?
We're trying to make this thing good, and good don't come cheap.
Huh. You guys really needed to finish the film?
Yeah.
Dia macam Bonnie ni lagi percayakan Linda tu tau.
All right, I'm in. Who am I to stand in the way of art?
You won't regret it.
Oh, and I get the garage tonight,
What? Why?
because I need it.
This is where all our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take it or leave it.
All right, it's a deal.
Try not to waste it.
Don't worry, we'll put it to good use.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine, it's just... what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Anytime! Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
Drugstore Curiosity Shop. Curiosity Shop.
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
Uh-oh. Face change.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. I gotta look inside.
Endless curiosity.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still help the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello? Hello? We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside. Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
So creepy sangat macam ni.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it
Okay, aku jadi Chris.
No. Maybe this one.
Apa ini?
Where did I put all that? How did this place become such
Okay.
a mess?
Tu dah apa? Oh, topeng ni. Yang ada dekat yalah.
Cute
dekat,
bunny.
dekat ni. Daripada Daylight. Ya, salah satu killer dia. Talk to Linda, okay? Kenapa aku nak lari? Lupa. Oh. Hi Linda. May I talk to you?
Let's see.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes. Whoa. May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$20. Kan? Sebab aku nampak tadi.
$20.
Kita try doubtful, maybe.
Oh,
Sebab
I
dia
don't
lama
know.
kan.
It feels a little high for something so old.
It is quite a valuable piece, so I'm afraid I'm unable to lower the price, but perhaps I can sweeten the deal.
Berapa tu?
One of a kind, handmade. It's for luck.
Weh, ni pilihan yang susah ni. I think I'll pass. We could use bra. Pass, I guess.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass. I'm afraid that's the best I can offer. You know what? We'll take the camera. The price is fine. Oh, very good.
You hang out but refuse offer for pocket mirror.
Thank you very
I don't know,
much.
man.
Thanks for
That's
finding us a
Could
camera.
be useful.
It was no
but-
trouble at all. It truly
I
is
don't
such a
know.
joy to see young people so passionate about the
So-
arts.
At least korang dapat
Yeah.
point of view
Yep,
yang berbeza,
that's us.
I guess. Kemungkinan orang lain pick up the... Yeah. I don't know. Game Supermassive ni memang buat aku tengah-tengah.
Wait,
Aku tak tahu
guys.
aku
Oh, I'm
punya
such a
ni.
moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock order?
Buy milk. Oh. Damn. Aku boleh macam tu eh. Betul-betul dia buat style Dead by Daylight. Ni apa ni? Water clock. Okay. Aku tak tahu apa benda tu. Apa lagi? Dia kata ni emergency shock apa benda entah tadi. Alah, benda ni pun ambil je lah. Tak payahlah suruh aku buat. Ini memang susu. Bukan susu lain pun.
Another missing kid.
Macam tu lah.
I hope they're found.
Ada lagi ke? Oh, aku dah tak ada nak search. Maksudnya ambil lah kan? Excuse me.
Chris,
Robert. Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
wait, how would you know?
Kenapa?
Don't
kau
think I
nak
ever
macam
saw you come in.
Dia
I
anak
got
Sam
spies
Green tu kot.
everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
Betul lah.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Aku tak boleh lah.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin
Specific
like this working in the
Chris punya
library.
muka.
Actually, you don't see
Expression
any
dia.
coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so
Orang lain
bad
kill.
if you like to read, I guess.
Macam over lah
True.
Chris punya
We've got a rad horror section too.
facial expression.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He
Kan.
watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Tu ayah dia belakang.
Man,
Bukan ayah dia ke?
I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh yeah, let me just get my bag.
Kenapa?
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just Wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
We're still gonna finish our movie. They told me about... Aku tak nak provoke dia tau. Aku takut jadi blind. So yeah.
We're still gonna finish our movie. We got a new camera. An old, new, one that works.
Hey, that's great. Shoot 100 movies if you want. Just don't shoot them in the mail. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Okay. Selalu macam ni anak sendiri yang sabotage bapa sendiri.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional and trusted.
Okay, dia doktor.
Frank Stone confided in me,
So apa kena-mena
allowed
dia
me
dengan Frank
to
Stone?
unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
So Augustine ni macam wish ke macam mana? So yang loket mirror yang dia nak bagi tu berguna ke tak? Aku tak tahu tu. Chapter 4, These Walls. Aku tak sempat baca. Tapi di current. Asal laju sangat tadi?
Okay.
Aku kita as Linda pula kali ni. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Apa?
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
So kejadian ni
Whether you
terjadi
take credit
bila
for it or
diorang
not, it's definitely
insist
the
untuk
most
nak
infamous project that's associated
siapkan
with
movie
you.
tu dalam mail tu juga
Chris
lah
film
kan?
collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
Maybe.
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I'm waiting for... I'm good here. Yeah, why not?
What are you waiting for?
Well, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
So apa jadi kat Chris dengan Jaime? Tell me about Augustine. How do you know about Murder Mill? Yeah, curious.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Augustine.
Augustine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts. She pretends to be all business, but plays the long game with her cards close to the vest. She's hard to pin down.
And?
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Very impressive.
Okay, now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Told you what I know, and now you go.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Okay, explore the aquarium.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
What is that thing?
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks.
Huh.
It's Italian.
Now that was a curious sound.
And a belt. I got a cheap from a guy.
Okay.
He's got a guy
We found
who's got a
something.
pants guy, so I got these
Alah,
pants
buka
from
je
his
lah, tak payahlah
guy's
suruh
guy,
aku
had 'em
buka.
tailored just right by the
Apa
other guy I
bezanya?
know, who
Ooh.
also got me the blazer, which is like
Hello
a
there.
super limited VIP club edition.
Looks like practically every room in the house.
Tak apa
But where's our host?
Well, hello.
It's like every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
Okay. Blueprint untuk aquarium. Right. Ada apa-apa lagi ke aku boleh tengok? Tak ada.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
Yo. Kakak Jaime.
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bunny had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, that's
Stan ni siapa?
it's quite sad. Very touching.
I'm sorry. Ya, aku nak tahu pasal Stan.
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Wow. Now, that is a very good question. And an expensive one, too.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Sorry, Mehdi, tak confront you. Confront. Apa-apa je lah. Aku dah lost word. Tak tahu lah, sebab aku fikir aku masih lagi tak faham jalan cerita dia ni. Apa kaitan diorang 3, diorang 4, siapa Agustin? I don't know.
Wow. Powerful as
Sorry. Face of Evil, the true story of Frankstone. Solved by the man
Sam
who stopped
Green
him,
took down
Sheriff
Frankstone.
Like Kusish.
I could write a better book than this.
Okay, like Kusish doesn't like the title hero. It fall 603. Kusish was the local sheriff of Cheddar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel town. Just a regular blue-collar Joe doing his darndest. Macam mana nak sebut benda lah tu? To make life little safer for the folks who put their trust in him. But Cheddar Hills was hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying on the unsuspecting citizen Kusish had sworn to protect. When the bodies start piling up, the only thing left was for an every hero to step up. This is the true account of how Cheddar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dare look evil in the eye and pull the trigger. I can open it. Okay. Alright. That fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. That Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking. But all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I stepped into the very depth of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing off the platform like a twist gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocent held in his death grip. I am not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made it silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Okay. Stone Corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descend of Cheddar Hills trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyer, reporters, rubbernecker, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it, said he must had a complice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he act alone, saw it with my own eyes. So, to all of those who claim otherwise, I said this: one monster was enough for Cheddar Hills. Salah, sebelah ni. Dah tak boleh dah. 2 helai je kau bagi aku baca. Okay, technically Frankstone ni pekerja Cheddar Hills pula, dekat Mills tu. And itu je lah. Tapi dia kata lepas Stone ni mati, badan dia macam tak sejuk pun, macam orang masih hidup. And orang ramai pun start nak buat konspirasi tentang benda ni, but itu je lah. Siapa yang buat ni? Sheriff Lloyd Kusage. Siapa sheriff tu? There was suspicious that Frankston commit his crime with the help, and aku tak sempat baca. It's okay. Take a look.
Whoa.
What is that?
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh.
Now, what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who's Dan?
You talk to me,
Not
okay.
in a million
Hi, Maddie.
years. Nope. You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
Maybe.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, because sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Just something I never told anyone else. It's not a good idea to dwell on the past. Ya, boleh kita ceritakan sebab Madison nak tahu.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago.
Adakah
We were
kita
just
akan dapat
kids
flashback?
making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me.
Flashback, please.
Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but
Sedekat sangat ni.
there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind.
Sedekat sangat ni.
Clear as a bell.
Ya,
That
kita
night.
dapat flashback.
We were on our way home from picking up a
But
new
blue.
camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey,
Okay.
hey guys. Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
Oh ya, ada lagi. Dia main after this. Ya, aku nak ke atas, serius.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe.
Ouch.
Right, so do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
Artifacts all over the place.
Right? So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Oh. Siapa ni? The Phantom of Shadow Steel. Okay, kita dapat flashback balik.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, right on time.
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No. Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank
Sarcastic
Stone,
Linda.
the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Kushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Siapa Sheriff Kushik?
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Siapa perempuan tu? Stone Victor. Yeah.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
You're missing the point. Oh my god. I don't know. Kita go with the flow, I guess. Approving. Go. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I don't like this
We've only got one
feeling.
shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Sure it is.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
Okay. Now look at this. What is this? Ada apa? Okay. Look around the garage then talk to Linda. Okay, apa yang aku boleh tengok dekat garage ni? Okay.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
Our list sure can't get enough Frank Stone.
Referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Korang boleh senyap. Okay. Alright. Okay. Secret of Killerstone come to light as Cheddar Hills tries to make sense of recent event at the Cheddar Steel Mill. More disturbing details are starting to
Mill
emerge
projections dire
about the
for fall
man
season.
at the center of scandal.
No, but it
36
goes into
years
the
old.
mindset of the workers. People were
Korang boleh diam tak?
There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a
Trying
12-hour
to
shift.
understand this
There are a
situation
couple articles
here.
like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
that's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Okay. Okay. Korang habis. Okay. 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 Who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday?
I pulled some of these today too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders and a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
Stone, who our own Sheriff Kusish is linking with multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described by those who know him as a loner, creep and oddball. Most shocking are the growing rumors that Stone was taken on by Cheddar Steel and its owner, the Tester family, despite a prior police record for violence. Right? Okay. Sebelah tu. Yeah, I know that. Baru je baca tadi. Right.
Sure no one was sad to see it go.
End of an era, Cheddar Steel Mill to permanent close by 1967. The Cheddar Steel Mill, once the industrial heartbeat of our town, is to be permanently closed after over 40 years of almost continuous operation. Found by Howard Kinsey Tester in 1921, the mill in its wartime heyday produced high-quality steel that was distributed across the nation. Mr. Tester's legacy was honored by his daughter Morgan in a statement given on Wednesday morning. Morgan Tester's statement suggests the family's decision to close the mill permanently had been taken out of respect for the memories of those murdered on its premise by former employee Stones. Not everyone is convinced by this justification. However, what? Kau punya artikel tak habis. Okay. Okay, habis dah kan?
I wonder if Linda's okay with all this Frank Stone stuff.
Kejap. Ada apa-apa detail yang aku boleh baca lagi ke? Can I play it? Tom Holt interview. Okay, I keep it, not play it. Can I? Yeah. You can hear it. Press.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night, before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again.
Oh, okay.
Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit.
Ya, kita tunggu
Damn
habis
crying shame.
recording tu.
He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Okay.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her observation with Frankson is tense, insecure. She worry about Robert. Consent, yeah.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
Okay.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
Did she wrote?
Oh,
Yeah.
storyboard.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
Yeah, we'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Just should they have wished this off this? Okay. Untuk nampakkan cerita ni lagi menarik. Ya.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too. Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.